welcome back to another video. So I want to just talk for a little bit today about where I'm at right now with my training, my eating, and honestly just the way I think about fitness going forward into the next season of the year. Over the last few months, you've probably noticed in my videos that I've been pretty lean. I've been keeping my calories a little tighter. I've been focusing on whole foods, and I really enjoy that process. It was kind of like an experiment, seeing my body lean down, watching new definitions show up, and just enjoying the challenge of getting a little bit sharper physically. And I do think that's fun from time to time. I usually do it during the summer months for obvious reasons. I like having those phases where I dial things in a bit more. I'm a little bit more precise with what I'm eating, and I'm able to see results because of it. It's motivating, it's fun, and it feels like a personal challenge that I set and I can meet. But here's the thing, I'm not planning to stay this lean year round. For me, there's a big difference between being shredded and lean. I would say what I've been the last couple months has definitely been more of a shredded physique for me personally, a little bit lower body fat than my body is really comfortable being at. So for me, it's just simply not quite as sustainable for a place to live all the time. And honestly, I don't need to be that lean. Summertime's wrapping up. I'm not outside with my shirt off as much. And so I don't feel the need to keep myself at this level of leanness all year. To me, it's seasonal in a way. When summer's coming, it's fun to lean down, get sharper, and I enjoy that. But as the seasons shift, I kind of shift as well. Now, let me explain why. When I'm this lean, like I've been the last couple months, I definitely notice some trade-offs. My sleep isn't quite as good. My energy levels aren't quite as high throughout the day. Even my mood can dip a little bit because my overall calories are just lower than what feels natural for me. And look, I'm still healthy, I'm still functional, but I do notice those subtle things. Workouts don't feel quite as fueled, cardio feels a little bit harder. Lifting at home is still good, but it doesn't have that same extra push that I feel when I've got a little bit more food in the tank. So that's why I've decided that going forward at this point, I'm going to relax a bit. I'm going to start eating a little bit more, fueling myself a little bit more, and just allowing my body to sit at a slightly higher body fat percentage. Not crazy, not letting myself go, not saying forget fitness. Don't get me wrong, that's not what I'm saying here. But just not holding myself to that razor sharp lean standard all the time that I've had over the last 2 or 3 months or so. For me, this isn't about bulking and cutting in the traditional sense. I don't really think of it that way. It's not like I'm bulking up with the intention of adding a ton of size or then cutting down again. For me, it's more just relaxing a little bit at this point, taking the pressure off and letting myself enjoy food a little bit more freely. So maybe that means if we're making like our vegan pizza at home, I'll actually put a vegan mozzarella on there instead of skipping it. Maybe it means grabbing some vegan cookies or brownies when I feel like it without worrying that it's gonna, ruin my progress that I've been after. It's not a free-for-all where I just eat junk food 24/7 and let myself get out of shape. It's more like I'll still keep 80% of my foods whole, nutrient-dense, but I'll let that other 20% be more fun foods that bring joy, foods that make life enjoyable, right? Because food isn't just fuel. Food is also part of living, and I want to make space for that while still staying healthy and active, obviously. And here's something I've noticed, actually. When I let myself ease up like this, I actually feel better overall. My sleep improves, my workouts feel stronger because I've got more fuel. My energy levels are steadier throughout the day, and mentally I just feel more relaxed. It's funny because on paper you'd think being shredded is the ultimate goal, right? We see on social media all these people that are absolutely just diced, and incredibly, incredibly lean. But when I'm actually living that, and I'm not saying I get as lean as others, but for me in general, I realize that there are real trade-offs. And at a slightly higher body fat, not overweight, just not razor sharp, I feel healthier. I feel stronger and honestly feel more balanced. So for most of the year, I don't stay at that shredded physique for myself. I still stay lean and fit, but not quite at that low body fat. Now, I'll admit the mindset part of this can be tricky for me. Sometimes when I see myself not as lean, I can get in my own head about it. Like I'll notice the abs aren't quite as sharp, and there's a part of me that thinks, oh man, am I slipping here? But then I have to step back and remind myself, no, this is actually a healthier spot for me right now. This is me fueling my body, enjoying food, having stronger workouts, sleeping better. This is me living in balance. So I keep reminding myself of that. I'm still healthy. I'm still active. I'm still training hard. I'm just not holding myself to that standard that isn't quite as sustainable for me year round. And that's what I mean by balance. Balance for me isn't about being perfect. It's not about being 100% whole foods all the time or being 100% shredded all the time. It's about letting that pendulum swing a little bit throughout the year. Leaning down when I feel like it, enjoying that challenge, then relaxing when it's time, eating a little bit more, having some foods, some fun foods, and enjoying that side too. Both phases have their place. Both are valuable. Both teach me something about myself, obviously. So going forward, that's where I'm at. You'll probably see me eating a little bit more, maybe including more of those fun vegan foods in some of the videos in the future. And honestly, I know it's going to make my workouts even better because I'll have more energy, more strength, and just more fun with the whole process. So at the end of the day, I don't want fitness to feel like I'm trapped in a box. I want it to feel like something that adds to my life. And for me, part of that is being okay with not being as shredded as I can be year round. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I'm leaning into that balance. I'm going to let myself relax a little bit with food, fuel up, enjoy some of those fun vegan meals, and just embrace a slightly higher body fat for the next season. So this is about living, adjusting, and keeping this whole thing sustainable, honestly. Because for me, that's what really matters. Feeling good, enjoying the process from day to day, and being able to keep going year after year. So that's the truth about balance for me, and honestly, I'm excited about it and to share with you what that looks like. All right, we'll see you in the next video.